Okay guys, so I finished up clearing out that village, so now we have room to build our own. Oh no, we blew up part of Terry's home. Well, we'll repair it. We've got a lot to do anyway, so let's get into it. finished up the house. I really enjoyed making this. Now, I decided to cut the time-lapse short because I felt I wasn't a build time-lapse kind of guy, because I love to take things, move them around, and replace them, and the time-lapse would end up taking up the whole episode, and I don't want that to happen. So instead, I put some story behind it, and that helped me build it. Now, I took a few tricks from this guy called Shrimpcraft. He's really good, and you should check him out, like using stairs for some texture, using these buttons to add a bit more detail, and just some general things. I use this for something that you'll see later. We have a little well on the back. I used the lantern for a bucket. It was the best I could find, so that's what I did. This is just, you know, the thing isn't being, the beam isn't being supported enough, so I added these. More texture. I added some potted plants, but they couldn't afford the fourth, so I just have this trap door in its place. Now let's get into the house. They tried to cover up this area, but didn't fail, but it didn't work because they aren't that wealthy and they couldn't hire someone to do it. Now, these parents are a little selfish, even though they don't have much, they still wanted to build themselves this awesome bed. And even more proof they don't have much is because they keep 2 kids in the attic with small chests, 2 beds, and 1 crafting bench for them to share. And finally, sticking to the true Harry Potter style, we have a damp, cold closet that one of them sleeps in. Like I said, this is just like, hey, guess what? It's really poor conditions in here, which isn't good for the poor little villager. But we got this little lantern / bucket, which supplies water and gives us the stuff, gives him the water he needs, which he's getting from this waterlogged stair. We've got some mossy cobble to show it's really damp and wet and gross in here. And then we've got this little bit of storage. And yeah, that's the house. Now, I think I'm gonna go and build the rest of the village, and then bring you guys back and tell you the story I came up for each piece. Now, this bit was really hard to build. I had to move over a bunch of stuff, but now it's much better. So, I'm gonna continue on, and let's do this. But after we sleep, so that the villagers don't get their faces eaten by zombies. Okay, so I bet a bunch of you were just yelling at me, preparing to write your comment that, what you doing, there's no floor. Well, I just realized that, and now there is, so let's get going. Continue on. Nothing happened here. There was always a floor. So guys, I completed the next house. This is where my house was. Put all my storage in here. This is Mr. Perfect's house. You see, Mr. Perfect's house. No imperfections, ever. And it's completely symmetrical on the inside and the out. You know, except for these 2 sides, they can't be symmetrical. But yeah, it's perfect. Except, not everything is perfect. So, he's got a little bit of a storage problem, but don't tell anyone that I told you that. Yeah? Okay. Thanks for agreeing. Let's get it continuing on. Okay, so as you guys might see, I got shot in the leg, but as you also might see, I have wings and rockets. Now, the reason that I'm wearing my wings is because I now have rockets. Now, creepers have been spawning around a lot, but I decided that I wanted to spawn them in a certain spot, and that's this. It's a little creeper farm, not much, but it works, as you can see by the rockets in my hotbar. I also have been getting paper by a little sugarcane farm I set up, so that's nice. Okay, so no creepers right now. I did just come down and collect it. Let's see if we can... Okay, so it looks like we aren't going to be flying out of here. But it's a pretty nice farm. This sugarcane farm's been working well. It's a simple one, but it works very nice. And it's not going to grow for me, so I'm actually going to grab one of the sugarcane. And it looks really cool when it happens, so if we just go like this, it pops out the whole row, so it gets rid of all of it. Now sometimes they get stuck, which I just have to pop down here and fix. It's not that big of a deal. But it can get irritating, so that's something. And I also built a third building, which is going to be the last building I build for today. And that's this. It's kind of like a stronghold little building, but it's just housing. It's got some nice flower pots, some lanterns. We've got a lantern with some oak leaves, 3 beds and 3 chests. It's not much, but it's nice, and the villagers will inhabit it. Speaking of villagers, some have come down here and into these houses, so we're getting beds for all the villagers, which is really nice. We've got these villagers over here. Apparently we've got one working in these fields somehow, or he's just stuck in there. But this villager breeder's been working really well. And I'm gonna fly up to this mountain. What? Well, that's a lot of sand. Might need that sand, so I'm gonna grab that later. But for now, I think that's gotta be where we wrap up, guys. I gotta get this episode out today, which still leaves me editing. But tomorrow we'll finish inhabiting the village, building all the buildings, and yeah. I'll see you then, guys. Shrimp out.